General Hospital shocker. Jason's secret exposed by Emma, Robin comes back with her own. Port Charles has weathered its share of chaos, heartbreak, and scandal, but nothing could prepare the residents for the storm brewing around two familiar faces, Jason Morgan and Robin Scorpio Drake. With Jason keeping a secret that could destroy his closest relationships and Robin harboring a shocking revelation from her time away, the drama builds until their teenage daughter Emma Scorpio Drake unexpectedly sets everything in motion. Emma, now older and fiercely curious, returns to Port Charles from college for the summer. While staying at Anna's house, Emma stumbles across a burner phone hidden in a drawer, one that shouldn't exist. A few accidental button taps later, she finds messages that seem to involve Jason and someone named Aries. Her heart races. She knows Jason has been acting odd ever since his last reappearance from the dead. The Jason she remembered was fiercely loyal, stoic, and honorable, but what if that's no longer the whole story? Emma doesn't mean to snoop, but a few days later, she overhears a hushed phone call between Jason and an unknown voice, where Jason says the words, "I kept my end of the bargain. Don't involve Robin." Emma's world starts to spin. Unknown to most of Port Charles, Jason has been working covertly with a shadowy agency that once held him captive. This isn't just the WSB. It's a rogue faction, codenamed Black Corps, responsible for executing neutralizations across global territories. Jason only agreed to work with them to protect someone, Robin. Flashbacks reveal that during Jason's imprisonment, he was told Robin had been captured, and unless he cooperated with assignments, mostly surveillance and minor operations, they'd kill her. Desperate, Jason complied. But the truth is far worse. Robin wasn't captured. She had infiltrated Black Corps under a false identity, Dr. Mira Lane, as part of a long-term mission to expose them. And she believed Jason had died trying to protect her. Suddenly, Robin reappears in Port Charles, unannounced and clearly shaken. She arrives at GH under the guise of doing research with Portia Robinson and Hamilton Finn, but she's really investigating an anonymous tip, one that leads her to believe Jason might still be under Black Corps' influence. Her return stuns everyone, especially Anna, who notices Robin's jittery demeanor. When asked where she's been, Robin simply says, "Off the grid." Saving lives. And, maybe, endangering them. But it's Emma who corners her mother first, demanding the truth. Robin breaks down and tells her the truth about her mission, the lies she told to protect Jason, and how everything she's done was to keep their family safe. Then Emma drops the bomb. "I think Jason's still working for them. I saw something. He lied to you." As Robin begins secretly tailing Jason, she uncovers a horrifying truth. He's still meeting with a Black Corps operative named Silas Rain, a man who once tried to have her killed. Jason isn't aware that Robin is alive and back. His meetings with Silas involve finalizing plans for a clean sweep in Port Charles. Targets: Robert Scorpio, Anna Devane, Valentine Cassadine, and even Carly Spencer, anyone who may know too much. Robin realizes something. Jason isn't willingly part of this. He's being blackmailed with evidence from Cassadine Island that could incriminate Robin for illegal experimentation involving memory transfers. If that data goes public, Robin could lose everything: her license, her freedom, even Emma. Robin's hands shake. She has to get to Jason, but can she trust him? Emma, caught in the middle, tells Anna everything. Anna doesn't want to believe Jason would still be involved in such a treacherous group, but the signs are all there. She consults with Robert Scorpio, and the two approach WSB Director Frisco Jones for backup. The WSB authorizes an extraction mission. But there's a problem. They don't want Jason rescued. They want him neutralized. He's too much of a liability. Anna and Robert are torn. They've trusted Jason for years. But can he still be trusted? While tailing Silas Rain to an off-grid cabin, Jason overhears something stunning. Robin is alive and back in Port Charles. The truth rocks him. All this time, he believed his compliance was saving her life. Now he realizes he's been manipulated by Black Corps. Furious and betrayed, Jason turns on Silas and nearly kills him in a brutal fight, but not before learning that there's one final trigger event planned, a biochemical detonation at GH, using an engineered virus Robin helped design under duress. Jason flees the cabin, determined to stop the attack. But he knows he'll be hunted from both sides, from Black Core and from the WSB. Back at GH, Robin, Finn, Portia, and Elizabeth Weber begin noticing strange glitches in the hospital's HVAC system. Robin puts it together. Black Core has already planted the virus, and it will be released within 48 hours unless Jason complies with the final command: deliver a hard drive containing the Cassadine experiments. Jason, battered and bleeding, shows up at GH disguised as an EMT. Emma sees him and confronts him in a janitor's hallway. Her voice breaks as she pleads, "Are you going to hurt Mom? Or save her?" Jason hugs her and whispers, "I'd die before I hurt her." Moments later, alarms blare. Someone has activated the dispersal countdown. Robin and Jason reunite in the lab in an emotional explosion of anger and heartbreak. Robin slaps him. He lets her. Then she crumbles in his arms. They realize the only way to stop the virus is to physically destroy the containment chamber beneath the East Wing, but it's rigged with explosives. Jason insists on going in alone. Robin refuses. Emma, watching through the glass, begs them to stop arguing and just save lives. Together, Jason and Robin race to the basement sublevel, fighting off armed mercenaries from Black Core. They detonate the chamber's containment manually, triggering a controlled implosion that stops the virus. They barely escape the collapsing structure, Jason carrying Robin in his arms as flames erupt behind them. Jason is hospitalized for smoke inhalation and multiple fractures. Robin stays at his bedside, holding his hand and refusing to leave. The WSB interrogates them both, but thanks to Robert and Anna's intervention, they're cleared of wrongdoing. The data on Robin's controversial work is destroyed, and Black Core's network is exposed and dismantled. Emma becomes a quiet hero. Her discovery saved Port Charles. She's offered a chance to intern at the WSB's Bioethics Division, but she's not sure. Her eyes are now open to how dangerous secrets can be. Jason, still wrestling with guilt, tells Robin he doesn't deserve her. Robin shuts him down with a kiss. "We've both made mistakes. We've both saved lives. We deserve each other." Emma watches from the hallway, hopeful, but still scarred. She knows her parents will always have secrets. But this time, they'll face them together. As Port Charles recovers, the hospital is rebuilt, and a new wing is named, the Alan Quartermain Center for Crisis Medicine, in honor of the legacy that began everything. Late one night, Emma finds an envelope under her pillow. No return address. Inside is a photograph of a woman in disguise, Dr. Mira Lane, standing beside a man in a Black Core uniform. On the back is a message in code. "Not all monsters are dead. Watch the ones who live in the light." Emma burns the photo. But she doesn't forget.